Best 11 at Euro 2024. Euro 2024 is now over. Spain ran out victorious on Sunday night as they condemned England to a shell-shock defeat that prevented football from coming home as La Roja were crowned for a fourth time. Some of the world's best teams and players all competed this summer, with some memorable moments made. While international noise will now be muted soon, it's still important to remember just how good the tournament's standout players were, and there have been quite a few. As a result, that makes naming a team of the tournament all the more difficult. The usual culprits, Kylian Mbappe, Harry Kane, Jude Bellingham, haven't played at the levels that are typically expected of them, though that's not to say there haven't been a number of stars from every corner of the competition who have proven they are worthy of being included. But after whittling it down to the bare 11 players, here is the best 11 at Euro 2024 so far.
Goalkeeper, Diogo Costa.
Portugal. Diogo Costa played out a steady Euro 2024 campaign. Well, that was until Portugal's round of 16 tie against Slovenia. The Porto glove-bearer came into his own when the clash reached the lottery of a penalty shootout, saving all three of Slovenia's attempts from 12 yards to ensure Cristiano Ronaldo's earlier miss was spared in a 3-0 trouncing. The 24-year-old is still learning the tricks of the trade, but it doesn't appear there's much room for improvement now after that stunning display. His cat-like reflexes, along with his telepathic ways, made it appear as though he knew where each player was going long before the first whistle. If anyone had done their homework ahead of their Germany trip, it was definitely Costa.
Diogo Costa, Euro 2024 statistics.
Left back, Marc Cucurella, Spain. At club level, Marc Cucurella has struggled since joining Chelsea, having arrived to a barrage of fanfare. But for Spain, under the stewardship of Luis de la Fuente, the Cucurella of Brighton and Hove Albion is shining through with a change in his role, being one of the main contributors to his aforementioned improvement. Heading into the tournament, the Spanish defender, who Gary Neville believes is his nation's weak link, suggested, "I think this is my best form since coming to Chelsea." And it looks as if he has carried that into his international duty for Spain. Whether he can carry this red-hot form into 2024-25 with the West Londoners remains to be seen, but those of a Stamford Bridge persuasion will be looking at his performances, wide-eyed, with a grin from ear to ear. His coruscating moment came in the final as he assisted Mikel Oyarzábal's winning goal to earn himself Sports Player of the Match award.
Marc Cucurella, Euro 2024 statistics.
Centre-back, Marc Guéhi, England. Heading into Euro 2024, Marc Guéhi had the blaring background noise that surrounded Harry Maguire's injury. Many claimed England would struggle to survive without the former Manchester United captain, and with the Crystal Palace's height being his main drawback, the Three Lions would suffer the consequences later into the tournament. Nevertheless, the reality of the situation couldn't be more different. The 23-year-old was exceptional under Southgate, and it is likely that his imperious performances alongside John Stones will earn him an exit route out of South London this summer. All this time, it wasn't Guéhi that England fans had to be concerned about, as he made a decent showing in the Berlin final too.
Marc Guéhi, Euro 2024 statistics.
Centre-back, Pepe, Portugal. Aging like the finest of wines, the former Real Madrid man showcased his experience for Portugal this summer. Pepe may be older than one-third of the competing nations at Euro 2024, but he proved that age is just a number with performances that any centre-half would be proud to put in. With Roberto Martinez's side focused on the attacking exploits of Cristiano Ronaldo and Bruno Fernandes, the partnership that Pepe struck with Ruben Dias, a man 14 years his junior, cannot go unnoticed. The Brazil-born veteran was up to his old tricks, sweeping up any danger, getting his head to anything and putting in a crunching tackle every now and again.
Pepe, Euro 2024 statistics.
Right back, Dani Carvajal, Spain. Captain, leader, legend. That overused cliché simply epitomizes Real Madrid and Spain's reliable figure at right back, Dani Carvajal. Interestingly, despite boasting experience aplenty, the Spaniard skippers neither club nor country, but that hasn't stopped him from being as influential as ever this summer. Flying up the flank like it's going out of fashion, the veteran right back has also ensured that his defensive duties have been fulfilled. Widely regarded as one of the best Spanish players right now, Carvajal is equally important inside the dressing room as he is out on the turf. Oh, and he's also a goal threat, as showcased by his strike on the stroke of halftime against Croatia. While you could tell he's used to playing in finals with his defensive aptitude against Bellingham and Foden in the Berlin showdown.
Dani Carvajal, Euro 2024 statistics.
Central midfielder, Rodri, Spain. Initially, this spot was given to Toni Kroos. However, while Rodri played out a weirdly quiet campaign this time around, there was no doubt about his influence on the Spanish side that made history by being crowned kings of Europe for a fourth time when the final whistle blew in Berlin. He made everything tick in an area of De La Fuente's side that stood out above the rest. He could command the middle of the park all by himself sometimes. But, luckily for him, he was joined by an equally capable team around him as the Manchester City midfielder won the Player of the Tournament award.
Rodri, Euro 2024 statistics.
Central midfielder, N'Golo Kanté, France. In life, some things are just some defiant certainties. N'Golo Kanté covering every blade of grass during a football match fits into that category. Eyebrows were certainly raised over the Frenchman's inclusion by Didier Deschamps, but in typical Kanté fashion, he silenced the critics within one half of football with a blinding player of the match display. No longer testing himself against Europe's elite, the 33-year-old proved throughout the summer tournament that performing at the highest level is not a problem for someone of such heroic cardiovascular capacity. A vintage display against the eventual table-topping Austria propelled the former Chelsea man back into the spotlight, and he was a regular fixture for France until their semi-final exit.
N'Golo Kanté, Euro 2024 statistics. Central midfielder, Fabian Ruiz, Spain.
In prior conversations, any mention of Spain being among the tournament favorites was merely laughed at. La Roja have dominated throughout Euro 2024 though, and if they are to win it all, Fabian Ruiz will be one of the main reasons why, and De La Fuente has been his biggest supporter of late. The Spain boss said, "If his name wasn't Fabian, you would be talking about him non-stop. He has everything and has known how to do everything well at all times. Able to keep it cool in possession, all while drifting through banks of opposition to make a difference further afield. The Paris Saint-Germain man's piercing balls to those ahead of him are joyous to watch."
Fabian Ruiz, Euro 2024 statistics.
Left wing, Nico Williams, Spain. Ahead of Euro 2024, Spain manager Luis de la Fuente gushed that Williams has a gift from God. Any fans unfamiliar with the winger's approach would soon discover that this divine ability lies in the blur of his feet. Williams is so fast that the most common critique he got while breaking into athletics first team was to slow down. This has been evident in Spain's steep ascent to European Championship victors this summer, and while La Roja as a whole have made for stellar entertainment, in some cases it is the Bilbao man who was the main character in this blockbuster summer. Nico Williams, Euro 2024 statistics. Striker, Cody Gakpo, the Netherlands. For whatever reason, and no matter how much scrutiny he is given at club level with Liverpool, Cody Gakpo and the Netherlands form a match made in heaven. In the 2022 World Cup, the elusive forward scored 3 goals in 5 matches, and this upward trend made a welcome return at Euro 2024 too. Taking up the left-wing role under Ronaldo Koeman, Gakpo was electric this summer, and with the arrival of Arne Slot after Jurgen Klopp's bombshell departure, his compatriot may wish to take note ahead of the new Premier League season, with the 25-year-old being far more frightening on the wing than he is when deployed centrally.
Cody Gakpo, Euro 2024 statistics.
Right wing, Lamine Yamal, Spain. What a tournament it was for Lamine Yamal. The youngster shone on the big stage for Spain, with 4 assists and a goal to his name as they finished as champions. He's played well beyond his years, and his strike to equalize against France in the semi-finals will be remembered for quite some time. There are few stars whose stock has increased quite as much as Yamal's has throughout Euro 2024. After Spain went all the way in Germany, Yamal's status as a true wonder kid has only been emphasized.
Lamine Yamal, Euro 2024 statistics.
Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe for daily updates